Metric screws, or more often called machine screws, are pretty much the gold standard when it comes to assembling parts, projects, or machinery in general. I know I was really confused with screws and threads when I started doing all this kind of stuff, so I'm going to go over how to tell these little guys apart so you can choose the screws you need for your project. Machine screws are usually named after their thread diameter, so M3 screws have a 3mm diameter, M4 has a 4mm, M5 has a 5mm, so on and so forth. Thread length is as simple as it sounds. It's the length of the thread from start to finish. What's handy is that doesn't include the head, that's just the actual length of the threads themselves, so you can get really fine in detail with how long you want your screws to be that way. Thread pitch is the distance from one thread to the next. It's usually pretty tough to measure on smaller machine screws, but the only time you'll really need to worry about thread pitch is if you're screwing directly into something like metal or trying to match up a threaded insert. Finally, you'll want to look out for what style of bit you want to use to drive them, so Phillips, hex, or square, or something else. That, and also the shape of the head, so if you want countersunk, or button top, or something else entirely, that's all up to you. All the numbers for these features should be in the product description, or just in the listing title itself, for whatever screws you're trying to buy, bulk or individual.